Going on, people? What's going on? Another day. We're blessed to have it. I want to talk to you about happiness today. So, a lot of you are depressed. A lot of you are feeling suicidal. A lot of you are struggling. It's understandable with everything that's been going on. But I'm here to talk to you about some things that is not helping you in this situation. That you can change. That you're responsible for. Some of it's not in your control, but a lot of it is. So one thing, I've said it many times and I'll keep saying it. News. Stop watching the news. Because it's all negative. It's there to fearmonger you. It's there to make you, drag you down. It's there to make you feel bad and depressed. And wow, we've lost all hope. So stop watching the news. That's one. 2. Start watching more positive videos on YouTube or just on the internet in general. If you're already depressed and sad and suicidal and all these things, if you're already feeling in that space, you then going to watch films of people fighting, people depressed, people that have died, like YouTubers that have died, or people that have been on camera or whatever, and there's been signs of them crying out for help and that, and now they're no longer here. That's not going to help you any way at all. That's all that's going to do is drag you down even lower and drag you down even deeper into this black hole that you're already in. How do you expect to feel better and happier when all you're watching is negativity? It doesn't add up. It doesn't make sense. And these are simple things, guys, but everyone's doing it. People get caught up in this. Let's watch people fight. I've done it before. Let's watch people be depressed and want to kill themselves, because I relate to that. But how are you ever going to get out of that hole when all you're doing is consuming that sort of content? You have to, at some point, get sick and tired of feeling like that, because otherwise you're never going to get out of it. You may not want to hear that, but that's what it is. Look, life's not easy, but as I said, we have a responsibility to how we react to things and our own happiness. Not everything's meant to be easy anyway. But you can't expect to improve and grow and develop and be happier when all you're doing is consuming negativity. That's like getting with a serial killer, expecting them not to kill you. But I'm getting really sick and tired of people, all they do is moan. All they do is bicker. All they do is want drama and gossip and fighting, and everyone I know is like this. Everyone. Because no one bothers to change it. No one tries to put their effort in to try and change. I'm not going to say every single day you're going to be bouncing around and singing and dancing. But no one even tries to change. Every single person I know is like this. Every single person wants drama, gossip, negativity. And then they wonder why they got all these diseases and health issues and relationship fuck-ups, and too many families and stuff are staying together for the sake of the kids, and it don't work, because at some point you're going to end up ending a relationship anyway, and then it could potentially be worse. So get out of it earlier, for your sake, your own sake, and that your ex's sake, because in the long run you're going to be happier. That I recently went for a breakup, end of a relationship, and I got kids. But in the long run, the kid's better off for this. But I'm talking to people that are going through the same thing. You can't just stay with someone just for the sake of the kids, because it's going to be toxic, and them kids are going to pick up on all that as well. It's not worth it, man. You got to drop the ego and the selfishness sometimes. Your number one goal should be being happy. That's it. It's as simple as that. People might look at that selfish. But look how miserable people are. And do you know why they're miserable? Because all they do is put other people first all the time. All the time. Look, I've said on this channel before, and I'll still say it because it's something that I think is correct. It's good to serve people. It's good to do kind deeds, friendly gestures for people. But when you get lost and that's all you do, and you never be kind to yourself, that don't make sense. How can you be kind to other people all the time and then just abuse yourself? Makes no sense, but a lot of people do that. And that's why people are so miserable and unhappy. So we need to make a shift. While we've got time. Especially now, more than ever, because we've got more time than we've ever had to work on ourselves. There's no excuse. And I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I'm not bickering and complaining to everyone like all the time. And everyone is. It's all they do. All the time. I'm sick of it. I can't... Hi. A lot of you need to cut a lot of people off in your life. I've done it with people. For your own sake. It's a lonely road, but would you rather be lonely and work on yourself and be happier in the long run? Or have a bunch of people around you and be miserable? A lot of people can't stand to be on their own or be alone. I've been like it most of my life. The life of an introvert. People look at introverts as a bad thing, but when it comes to this sort of stuff, it's not. It's not at all. It's a strength. Hope you have a good day, peep. But you got to start making shifts. You got to start making changes. You can't expect to be happy doing negative things. You can't expect your life to change when you're watching people moan about theirs. And you're going, yeah, that makes me feel good. How does that make you feel good? How does that make you feel good? And how are you going to change things for the better for yourself watching that sort of stuff? Miss Applez, I need your advice on something as well. Like the last few weeks, maybe even the last month or so, I've had this weird pain like on my left side, sort of my pec, but also like my shoulder blade. And it's like I can't inhale for long without it hurting. And it doesn't hurt when I'm not doing that, but obviously when you're breathing, like that's all the time. So every time I inhale, it feels like there's a block there. Like there's a certain level it gets to where it hurts to get more oxygen in. Now I don't know if I'm going to have a heart attack soon, or I don't know if COVID, I don't know what it is. So I don't know if you know anything about it. I did look it up briefly and it said there was some technical medical term for it. But it said it could be a numerous things. Now, I don't think I've got good blood circulation anyway, because I get pins and needles and that all the time. And there's a history of like heart disease in my family, so I believe it's to do with my heart. But my mum reckons that I pulled something, like doing a workout or something, but I've done that in the past and it's not been the same pain as this. Like this feels like it's my heart. Now, I don't know what it is. Because is it grief? I don't know what it is, but I've had it for about a month and it's not seeming to go anywhere, so I just thought I'd ask you, because obviously I know what you do and you probably know what it is, but yeah, it's not very nice, I've got to be honest. But I'm dealing with it. I just might drop down at any point, so if you can let me know what it is, I appreciate it. Hope you have a good day, people. And Miss Applez, hope you have a good day too. I'll speak to you soon.